the same kind of vibe. Like it's like a bag that is like low-key a designer bag, but it's actually posing as a cheap bag. A few cats in there, and you can just like carry it like this as well, which I really like. Let me know, guys, what do you think of PVC or plastic bags? Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. If you love shopping and handbag videos, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much, guys. So I'm starting to feel better. I did have COVID a few days ago, and I'm kind of starting to get over it now, so definitely on the mend. And today I wanted to talk about PVC bags that are trending, or that were trending actually over the years. I don't know if PVC bags are trending at the moment, to be honest. The other day, about like before I had COVID, I did go to TK Maxx and I was looking at some of the bags in there because there were a lot of like pretty cute and trendy bags. Some of the Diamante crystal bags were actually quite affordable, and I definitely feel like they fed into that trend that was really viral like last year. You know, the crystal bags and all the sparkles. You could definitely pick up something and it could look like a designer bag, honestly. There was also a lot of raffia bags in there, straw bags, and yeah, crystal and straw and PVC are things that I've spent designer money on in the past, but I found like when I bought bags like that, I just felt like they didn't feel expensive. And you know, each to their own, guys. You don't have to buy a designer bag because you feel like it feels expensive. You might just love the look of it, the design, and maybe you love the story behind it or whatever. But I just found like when I bought bags in certain materials, I just thought, oh, I should have just bought like a cheaper version because it doesn't feel that expensive. And today I wanted to talk about PVC bags, and I wanted to get your guys' opinion on them. Would you necessarily spend over $1,000 on a PVC bag? I think they look cool, because I did buy a beach pouch a few years ago from Louis Vuitton, and it was a clear PVC bag, and I did pay about $1,000 for it, and I really liked it. And it was really practical as well, because you know, if it rained, it was fine. Why I sold it was because I didn't know how it would age. I thought maybe it could yellow. I thought, what if this like gets a scratch on it? Like, you can't really fix PVC. And then I also thought, like, for $1,000, I could probably get a better bag. And, yeah, I don't know. Like, $1,000 is a lot of money. Like, I bought my Picotin, which I actually wore today. This one was, like, $2,400. So, I feel like you pay a little bit more and you can get, like, a leather bag. I don't know. In my head, that's, for me, what makes it feel luxury. But I think luxury is different for everybody. So anyway, I ended up selling that little PVC beach pouch. And another PVC bag that I've bought in the past is this stored biscuit bag. Now, I know a lot of people don't talk about stored bags anymore. They also had a bag called the Shirley bag, which was another PVC bag that was very viral and popular a few years ago. And then it kind of like fell off, I don't know, people's radar. I don't really hear people talking about it anymore. And I think that's because the PVC trend is not really as much in fashion as much at the moment, but I do think it will come back again because it's come back many times over the last few decades. But yeah, this biscuit bag I bought on sale. I think it was around $100 or so, and I don't really wear it much. I completely forgot I had it. And the good thing about this bag is that you can actually take out the inside. Yeah, so you can kind of just wear it like this, and then you can just put like whatever like animal in there, or like little few cats in there, and you can just like carry it like this as well, which I really like. And it even came with a shoulder strap. So yeah, this is my only PVC bag at the moment. But yeah, let me take you through, guys, some of the iconic PVC bags that we've experienced over the years. Now, from Chanel 1995, there was a PVC jumbo, which was really epic. I saw on the runway there was, so this is from the spring 1995 collection, there was like a bright green one. And I googled this particular style, and I've noticed that it also comes in red and blue, probably came in other colors as well. This bag, it is super iconic and really hard to find on the pre-love market. I don't know if it would have aged the best because it's plastic, and plastic, it can deteriorate quite easily in that it can crack and yellow and not look the best. It can scratch up, it can get foggy, and these kind of attributes to plastic don't look that pretty, I would say, over time. But yeah, it does have that kind of like toy-like quality to it, and I think it was really fitting for that 1995 collection because it was inspired by Barbie, and you know, plastic Barbie kind of goes together. So yeah, it definitely went with the whole vibe of the collection. And if you are a Chanel collector, this is one of the bags that you would kind of strive to collect because it really encapsulated that vibe of that era. We just keep going with Chanel because Chanel has done so many PVC bags over the years, like quite a lot. There was also like another really cute one from 2018 with like pastel colors that was quite popular, and I think it was quite hard to get. I think a lot of people thought it was completely overpriced though, because it is like a plastic bag, but each to their own. Because it's Chanel, it is the price that it is. And then in 2019, there was a By the Sea collection, which was one of Karl Lagerfeld's last collections, and it was actually a very iconic collection. And one of the most iconic bags in this collection is the sand bag. So it was a PVC bag with sand inside, and I know that Dale from Dale's Addiction and I think Tamara Kalanick also have this bag. So if you want to know more about this bag, probably go to their channels to have a little look. But yeah, I've seen this bag in real life a few times, and yeah, it's kind of interesting. It kind of looks like when you put your stuff inside the bag that it looks like your things are resting in the sand, and it gives it like an interesting flair to the bag. A lot of people are really nostalgic for like that 2018, 2019 period of Chanel. It was one of it was Karl's like last years, and there was a lot of really popular collections from that era. And then, randomly, I remembered the Christopher Kane gel pouch. Do you guys remember this? When I was in fashion, I was studying fashion at uni. I remember I really loved Christopher Kane and some of his designs. And one of his really popular bags was this gel clutch. It's this PVC clutch. So I'm still kind of recovering, but it's this PVC clutch. And it has this weird gel stuff inside. And it's really cool, actually. It reminds me of, like, when I was growing up and they had like weird gel pens and just lava lamps and whatever. But yeah, I just loved it, and it was a style that was pretty popular. I remember seeing it a lot on Tumblr and potentially Lookbook, and I don't know if I saw many people on YouTube with it because it was like 2011 at the time. But this was a bag that, yeah, I don't really hear people talking. I don't really hear people talking about Christopher Kane as much anymore. It's kind of interesting, but yeah, I think this was pretty popular at the time and pretty cool for a PVC bag. I don't know if that gel would last long term. Like, I don't know how these bags would look in our days, like if it would have evaporated by now, all that gel stuff. But it's a pretty cool bag, and I would buy it if I could find it maybe for a really good deal. I don't know, because it's just a cool like statement clutch for going out, or even if you're having drinks, you could definitely just wipe it down if you got a bit messy at the end of the night. So yeah, it's a pretty cool bag. Oh guys, do you remember back in, I think it was 2018 or 2019, this Celine plastic bag, and it came with a little pouch? I remember there was a lot of like talk online about it, people saying it's totally overpriced. But actually, in today's standards, it's actually not that crazy, the price. I mean, it is overpriced for a plastic bag, but it retailed at about $610 US. It was this plastic Celine bag which came with a little pouch, and I remember seeing it a lot on Instagram, and I thought it was really cool. I didn't want to buy this version in particular because I thought it was so expensive, but I did really want to buy like a plastic bag kind of thing and like show off all my random fruits and vegetables and like flowers sticking out of this bag as well. It was a cool styling piece. And you know, if you look at some of Bottega's newer bags, like that paper bag looking bag, it's kind of like the same kind of vibe. Like it's like a bag that is like low-key a designer bag, but it's actually posing as a cheaper bag kind of thing. That kind of trend. It's playful. It's a bit of a sense of humor, I guess. Adds a bit of fun to your outfit. But yes, at the end of the day, it is a really overpriced plastic bag, so I don't know if it's something that I would necessarily buy. I definitely wouldn't buy it, actually. It's just silly, but yes, I remember there was a time where this was really popular, and a lot of people were lusting after this bag, but it was sold out, and it was really hard to get. It was like a really hyped item, and just interesting to see how that kind of fizzled out over time as well. Now Louis Vuitton have done quite a few PVC bags. As I said, I used to have the beach pouch, but I think in 2003 they did a few PVC kind of beach bags with vachetta leather, and really interesting that they combined it with vachetta leather, because vachetta is something that I wouldn't necessarily wear to the beach because it can get watermarks and can kind of get stained really easily. But there was a few bags designed with vachetta and the PVC monogram, and they also featured these tortoiseshell handles, which looked quite cool actually, and I do sometimes see them pop up on the pre-loved market as well. An interesting twist to like a classic looking Louis Vuitton bag. And then from Hermes, they have done, I mean, surprisingly, there is like a PVC Kelly bag. Now this was actually not manufactured to be a part of Hermes's main line of bags. This was something that was produced as merchandise for one of their exhibitions, I believe in maybe the late 90s, early 2000s. They had some exhibitions which I would have loved to have gone to, but apparently in the gift shop, or maybe if you bought a ticket or something, they would let you buy, or I don't know guys, it was like merch, these plastic Kelly bags. So these are like, I guess, collectible pieces, and they came in, there was a clear version and then there was like a orange version. Yeah, there's still a lot of people looking for these bags because they're, I guess, good for collectors. And yeah, I've even seen people style them as just handbags, like they put other bags inside, so maybe you could put a mini Kelly in there, or you know, you could put some cool SLGs inside and show it off. But yeah, I don't know if this is a bag that I would buy to wear. I think I would buy it as a collectible, to be honest, because yeah, I guess it could be good for rainy days and it could look cool as like a little clutch or something. But you can pick these up. Usually I see quite a lot on eBay actually, and I don't know, I wouldn't know where to start with authenticating them either. So yeah, it's not really like a normal Hermes bag. If I was looking for one on the pre-loved market, you'd have to kind of navigate if it was like in the best condition either, because I know that PVC can kind of yellow and get wrecked really easily, so you'd want to find one in good condition as well. And because a lot of these bags would be like over 20 years old now, it might be hard to find one in good condition. I think that's about it. Oh, there's one more thing I wanted to mention, and that's the Prism collection from Louis Vuitton. This collection, it was pretty hyped online. There was this keep-all bag in this iridescent like PVC material, and it had you could see through it slightly, I think, but I do think that it did have quality issues. So yeah, there was that, but it's a real collector's piece. And I remember when I went to Japan, I think I did see a few of these Prism keep-alls, and anything iridescent is just like instantly a lot of people are just gonna fall in love with it. So yeah, it's like this iridescent like holographic PVC, and it does look quite cool. In some lights it looks a bit yellowish, which I don't like, but I like it when it looks a bit more on the blue side. Yeah, but that's another PVC bag that was pretty popular and hyped over the years. Let me know guys, what do you think of PVC or plastic bags? Do you love them, or would you buy a contemporary version of them, or do you absolutely hate it, or do you own a designer PVC bag? Let me know. Yeah, anyways, thanks for listening to my blog video today. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys on my next one. Bye!